let's get some cleaning done around the house and have a little chat at the same time. Are you guys like me where you get super stressed out whenever people are coming over to your house and you feel like you have to clean everything? Yeah, if you do, you are not alone. I am like that too. I'm constantly trying to clean up the mess and make sure everything looks good before anyone comes over, even if it's family or friend. But this day, my daughter had her friend coming over for the very first time. If you guys have been following me, you know that we recently moved to Virginia. They have been going to the school now for about 3 weeks. So I'm so happy that my kids are making friends and I'm excited for them to have their friends come over. But I was also a little stressed out because we did have our family over the night before. So we had a fun get together and we had, a barbecue, all this stuff, and we enjoyed the night thoroughly, and I did not clean. So first thing in the morning, I was rushing like a mad woman trying to get the mess cleaned up. That way, when Aubrey's friend came over, it was nice and clean. So I'm getting the kitchen tidied up first because obviously you can tell it was the main area that needed some attention. And then we're going to be tackling just the entryway because I knew, they would likely at least walk through the front door. So I wanted to make sure that was clean. What about you guys? Do you panic whenever people come over and do like a quick tidy up, even if it's just like throwing the clutter somewhere? And I know, it's probably irrational and not necessary. I mean, who comes over and sits there and like analyzes your house? But I don't know. It's just hard for me. It's hard for me to, let a mess go and have people come over, especially for the first time. But if you don't panic, I am so envious of you because I wish I could just let go a little bit and not care because I know it's not good for my mental health. I mean, obviously, who wants to stress out? No matter what type of person you are not alone. I know there's others out there who are super chill and some who are like me and do a panic clean. Anyway, so with her coming over, that was the first time, and they had a great time together. They seem to be the best of friends so far. Aubrey was asking if they could do a sleepover already, which is exciting. And my other daughter, if you guys saw my previous TikTok, I had mentioned that she did her very first sleepover ever. She has never stayed the night anywhere before. I always do sleepovers at my house just because I'm more comfortable with it. And I feel like a lot of you guys are like that too. A lot of the comments that I got on that video was saying like, you never do sleepovers. If you do, they're at your house. And I completely understand. I feel like, especially nowadays with everything that's on the news, we're just terrified. We're terrified of letting go. There's crazy people in this world. So I definitely understand where you guys are coming from. But for me, I was like, you know what? I need to let go a little bit. I did let her use a cell phone that just has Wi-Fi. There's no service on it, but I knew if she was at her house, she could use her Wi-Fi and let me know at any moment if she felt uncomfortable, I could go and get her. So thankfully the sleepover went really good and she had a great time. She didn't get scared in the middle of the night. That was my biggest fear. Like she would want to come home in the middle of the night, but she did really good. And as my kids are getting older, I'm realizing how tough it is to just let go of the reins a little bit. You're just so used to being there for every single moment and having control. And that is definitely hard for me. I struggle with that. I like to feel like I'm in control and know what's going on all the time. That's just a me quirk. So this whole like sleepovers and stuff like that, it's tough. It's definitely tough. It pulls on my mama heart for sure. I let Aubrey go to the mall for the first time, since we've been here in Virginia, and she went there with her friend and their parents. And even that, I was like, should I stay and just, walk around? But I knew that their parents were there and I was like, it's going to be fine. Everything is going to be fine. But let me know. Do you guys feel the same? Is it tough letting go just a little bit of that, 24-hour control, knowing what they're doing at every moment? I'm just like, I guess I'm trying to mentally prepare myself too, because obviously I know soon she's going to be driving and working. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's just weird to think that I'm in the teenage years and like, I don't know. I just like, I knew obviously she was going to grow up and this was going to happen, but it feels like it's happening so fast. And I'm not completely sure I'm ready for it. And I just can't even imagine like the years when, she starts going to college or moves out. Like, it's just a lot, but that is part of being a parent. It's bound to happen eventually. Anywho, as you can tell, I'm now cleaning the stairs. I have been meaning to do this for a hot minute. It gets scuffed up really bad on the walls of the stairs because they're not carpeted at all. And of course they're white. So I took my magic eraser and scrubbed the whole bottom and it looks so much better now. I'm going to have to make this like a weekly routine for me because the stairs are constantly getting scuffed up and full of dog hair. I did not realize how dirty the stairs get. Like it really is eye-opening because I'm like, holy cow, if this much dirt builds up on hard floors, I cannot even imagine how much was built up in my carpeted stairs. I can't imagine. I definitely did not vacuum them enough. So here's a little tip. If you have stairs that are carpeted, they definitely need to be vacuumed because, oh my gosh, you guys, mine were so dirty and I've been cleaning them every few days. Then I finished off this cleaning with the baseboards just in the entryway. All the baseboards in this house need to be tackled, but obviously one thing at a time. They are definitely on my to-do list, and I like to tackle those whenever I do each room, so they will get done sooner than later.